The logic. It's here. If the Melissa Markins matched the gun, there could be no doubt. The bullet that killed Rookie was fired from the gun you found in the audience area. Who could have used the gun? Not me, because I was on stage. But what about the lady reporter in the audience? All the evidence points to the young lady as the assassin who killed the Rookie. Well, it's your move, Mr. Prosecutor. Where did you find this gun again? And which gun fired the bullet? At least we know it ain't me. This can't be happening. The person and I have admitted to the fake assassination plot. Now it's your turn to admit who the real criminal is. That doesn't make Nicole the criminal. Get riled up, Kay. Let him have his say first. After he's done, it won't be too late to begin our counterattack. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. There could be no doubt. The bullet that took Rookie was fired from the gun found in the audience area. There's nothing else to do about this. Who could have used the gun? Who indeed? You already know the answer, you just don't want to admit it, huh? I know the feeling. It's probably like how I felt before. Feeling so irritated, you're just itching to pull the trigger. But this ain't the time to be joking around. Only one person could have used that gun. Because I was on stage. But why that's your reasoning? Do you have proof that Miss Swift fired the gun? Whoa there! Didn't the boys in blue already prove that? But Nicole's fingerprints were found on the gun. Yours were all over it, pal. Objection! Well, that's because I was handling all the evidence earlier. If that lady isn't the killer, who else could it be? You were the one who cornered the assassin in the audience. Capiche? In fact, from every angle on the board. All the evidence points to the young lady. I don't recall that being proven. Well, what exactly have you proved? Oh yeah, you proved that I fired the first bullet. But you're forgetting one crucial thing. Why were you called here in the first place? It's obvious, pal. We're keen to find the truth. Do you consider the worsening relationship with Zhang Fa to be the truth? No, your purpose here was to solve the attempted assassination incident. My purpose here is for me to decide. It's not to be decided by the likes of you. Whatever. If you spend all day arguing like this, the case is gonna go unsolved. Just give it up already. The real criminal is that lady over there. No, the real criminal could be none other than this man. The ballistic markings match the gun we discovered in the trash can. When did Knightley have the opportunity to touch the gun? It could only have been when I handed over the evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, is there anything we could do? My reasoning is, up until now, has not been wrong. This is an obstacle we'll have to overcome. Doesn't he have decisive evidence? A testimony born from lies will always contain a contradiction. Firstly, I'll need to press Knightley for more details. There could be no doubt. No, that's... Didn't you say it earlier? This is the decisive evidence. Well, how does it feel to have a hole blown through your basement? The ballistic markings match the gun we found, so... Does that mean Nicole really was the shooter? I like to believe otherwise. But he's got the decisive evidence on his side, sir. Indeed. How should I proceed? If Miss Swift isn't the killer, then the ballistic markings should not match. Thoughts, Kay? If the evidence is possible... Then maybe we should doubt the evidence itself, right? Doubt the evidence. Nicole's definitely not a criminal. So if the evidence says that she's a criminal, there must be something wrong with it. You seem awfully sure of yourself. It's a great thief's intuition. Intuition? Quite possible. Above all, Miss Swift doesn't seem like the type of person to tell such elaborate lies. In a call to the evidence is everything, and yet here I'm doubting it. Which evidence do I doubt? The gun? The bullets? Ah, shoot. I kind of doubt the gun, because they all have the same gun, right? Wouldn't them all having the same gun mean that every one of the guns matches regardless? I know that they're technically fingerprints, but they are made that way. I want to say the gun. Anything's a suspect here. It can only be the gun. The bullet was discovered just a moment ago. Couldn't have been tampered with yet. Did Knightley have a chance to tamper with the gun? You shall hand over all this evidence you collected so far, and leave this plane at once. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told. I cannot resist any longer. That's it! I could have tampered with the gun at the time. There's no doubt this gun is the real murder weapon. In that case, the owner of this gun is... it's him.
Take that!
He must have switched the guns. Without a doubt, this is Knightley's own gun! It's pretty good. It's a small detail that was there. I'm liking it. It's fired from the gun he found in the audience area. Who could have used the gun? Not me, because he was on stage. But it was you. Oh, was it not there? Dang it, it's not there. Okay, I guess we pressed the specifically wrong spot. I should have just... Why is he able to do penalties? That's so weird. All evidence points to the young lady as the assassin. And that's the last one. Arg. Was fired from the gun you found in the audience area. That is not the case. There we go. Knightley, you fiend! You switched the guns! The gun that matched the ballistic markings was yours all along! Interesting choice of moves you made there. The switch occurred at the time you seized the evidence. When we were arguing with the President over the investigation rights, you detached the laser point sight from the gun you found in the audience arena and attached it to your gun. Then when you returned the evidence, you gave me your own gun. Did I do that? So what you're saying is that I knew you wanted to examine the ballistic markings? Indeed. Staying one move ahead of your opponent isn't a fundamental rule of chess. I'm glad you feel that way, Mr. Prosecutor. You're giving me too much credit. Besides, can you even prove I pulled old switcheroo with the guns? Part 2 of Logic, okay. So the gun happens to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots fired, see? There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? Giving you too much credit. It hardly sounds like something you'd say. Yes, I'm just more modest than you. Well, except when I'm in front of a chessboard. But we're not in front of a chessboard. That's too bad. I'll use that as an excuse for later. I didn't lose the game, I just couldn't find enough evidence. You're the one who should have an excuse ready. You didn't beat me at chess. You only found the evidence. His rebut. The gun happened to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. Beg pardon?
Hold it.
Coincidence, you say? Oh, perhaps it was simply bound to happen? Which was it, pal? Us bodyguards need to use them to protect the president. And no matter how you slice it, that lady is a total amateur for guns. It was necessary for both of us to use revolvers. A revolver? Like the one Knightley's carrying? Why would it be necessary? It's a simpler mechanism, so it's easy to use. Something along those lines, probably. When you gotta get the job done, or if you're new to this sort of thing, there's nothing better. The truth is, I thought it was pure coincidence all along. Take a closer look. It's in a book. I see.
Hold it.
You attach the laser pointer to the gun yourself? Yeah, prove it. Show me the evidence. Well, that's... You can't go around calling people liars without proof. Didn't your daddy teach you that? On that point, I got evidence on my side. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 have been fired, see?
Hold it.
Something's been bothering me for a while. What about the chamber of your own gun? Like woman here? Now that you mention it. I've been firing off for a while now. Every time he fires, he reloads the gun. There's no way to check its status from the time of the incident. Yet, in order to switch the guns, he would have needed to reload the bullets. Knightley is bare-handed, and he had no time to put on gloves when the switch was made. Well, I think it's about time for you to resign. How about it, Prosecutor Edgeworth? So this is what we have to present on. This is the one that gave us the thing.
Hold it.
If it's evidence, there isn't any. If there is, show it to me. You know there is, pal. Don't we, Mr. Edgeworth? There is no time for another investigation. Only use what I have right now. Think. Consider all the possibilities. If you got something to show, let me know. How does that Knightley switch the guns? Does that even exist? There's no evidence that directly proves that Knightley switched the guns. Yet, we know for a fact he did. If he didn't, there would be no explanation for the ballistic markings. You need to carefully consider the meaning behind every piece of evidence linked to his testimony. The truth must be here. Number of bullets, only 2 fire. There's no evidence. So... what do I have here? Believed to have taken Rookie's life. That wouldn't have fingerprints on it. Embellish on the card, that wouldn't be it either. Neither would this. Bullet loss from a bullet wound. Bullet passed through his body. This wouldn't show anything either. Protects against bullet. That doesn't matter. Evidence that he switched the gun. I, like, guess, but no? Technically? 3 photos from before. Do we see anything with his gun? No. You do not. Contains 2 gunshots can be heard. So... I don't know the evidence of what it could be. We could only really present the gun again as, like, a case in point. The number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots were fired, see? Only 2 shots were fired. This is correct. He's correct on that. There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? No, because that just goes there, and we don't really, like, need that. Why is the red raincoat still here? Well, I guess we don't really organize anything. Could it be right here? Could it actually be the gun right there? Huh. Could it in fact be that? I think it's possible, however unlikely. I still kind of want to present the gun, but it's not really going to work. The president is on his top priority. Undercover agents. Not really a thing we need to worry about. The photos don't show anything. If the photos don't show anything... Knightley shot the balloon. He admitted to shooting the balloon. I think it might be the balloon. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached, so the gun happens to be the same model. Pure coincidence. Pure coincidence? That's not- it's not a pure coincidence! It's not! Oh, that was not the our case enlightening point. Oh, oof, 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 oof. Ah. God dang it. I thought for sure that was a good line of thinking. Because, like, yeah. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached. Does this have a laser at all? I just need to check to see. No, it doesn't. That's fine. Does this say anything about the laser pointer? Not really. At the number of bullets left in the chamber, only 2 shots fired, see? But if there's 2 shots fired, then, like... One for that and the one for the other. And then there could be, like, one elsewhere. See, that's the thing, is that we could do that, but I'm not seeing the clear line of thinking. And that's a problem. If we judge that he shot the balloon. Done in by a balloon. Let's hear what they had to say about this part again. Because it was very clearly leading to me a line here. Look at the possibilities, yes. Switch the guns. Does that even exist? Directly proves that we know he did. We needed to carefully consider the meaning behind every piece of evidence linked to this testimony. Everything. See, that's what, like, gets me, is that... Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots fired, see? Yeah, but, like, you still fired something. It doesn't prove anything aside from the fact that just the number of shots don't really match up. So that's the thing that's like getting me. There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? So I guess we don't press on this because there honestly is no evidence that he switched the guns. We have bullet trajectory. So this is nothing. This doesn't matter. This kind of doesn't matter. Because like the bullet trajectory is more important than whatever this is. Neither does this. So 2 gunshots can be heard. Yeah, that does not contradict anything. But it would make more sense that Nicole gets that whole situation. The Hammer of Justice, the President raises atmosphere. Okay. Bullet trajectory. Number of bullets left in the chamber, only 2 shots fired, see? Actually, what if we look at the chamber of bullets again? Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. There's no evidence that I switched guns, right? But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. It's not a pure coincidence, because we had him talk about like how it is, how they all have the same one. Splayed, Shelly the Killer dropped it as he fled with the status symbol. We can't move it away. Found in the security monitor, believed to have taken Rookie's life. I just don't see any of this being the case. We kind of just have everything here. Let's only 2 shots fired, see? There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? Wouldn't it just be that? This is not that one. The left arm was injured. I don't think there's anything to it. Of course. Just to show it again. That evidence is this. Call that evidence? Prosecutor Edgeworth, you're trying too hard. Certain traces were left on this gun. Traces that prove that this gun belongs to you. Show it to me. What kind of piece you got? A rook? A bishop? It better not be a pawn. The traces Knightley left on the guns are the fingerprints, the blistering marks, the bloodstains. The fingerprints, we were talking about that. You left your fingerprints on this gun.
Objection.
Fingerprints? And that should be expected. I entered the gun earlier when I seized the evidence. Of course my fingerprints are on it. But what if the fingerprints are in places they should not be? What? That's not possible. Allow me to show you. There's only one place where your fingerprints should not be. This piece of evidence will deal the final blow to your king. So, get the revolver part examined. Here, Hector Gumshoe, please have a look at the cylinder. 2 shots were fired, sir, but where would the fingerprints be? they would be here. You made the switch when you seized the evidence earlier. However, if all you did was switch the guns, you would have been found out right away. That's because the number of bullets fired by the two guns are different. The gun found in the audience area had fired two shots, sir. And what about Mr. Knightley's gun? He fired 2 shots at the balloon when he was on stage. And later 1 shot to kill Rookie. 3 shots in total, not counting the number of shots he's fired since then. And after all those times, he would reload the bullets. Tell us, Knightley, were you wearing gloves when doing that? Officer, in your report earlier, where were Knightley's fingerprints found on the gun? Sir, the prints weren't just found on the outside of the gun. They were also found on the bullets as well? If all you did was handle the evidence, why would your fingerprints be on the bullets? That's... With this, it has been proven that you switched the guns. The gun which fired the bullet that took the victim's life. It belongs to you. Horace Knightley. You're the one who stole Rookie's life. You are the true assassin. Checkmate. I should have been made leader. Me. Rookie, that piece of scum. If it hadn't been for him, he would have completed control over everybody. My assassination plan was perfect. My plan was perfect. Detective Gumshoe, if you please. Roger that, sir. Edgeworth! This game isn't over yet, you hear me? That's enough. The rest of this game will continue in the courtroom. Damn it! Damn you! March 25th, 5:12 p.m. Forty Lake Park. Stage. You have my gratitude. You exposed a murderer amongst my bodyguards, and for that I am truly in your debt. As soon as he stepped outside the plane, he reverted back to his king-like persona. Some time ago, when I proposed a fake assassination plan. You want me and not Rookie? Rookie declined, so I am asking you, what do you say? Alright, let's do this. I'll come up with the perfect plan. I can even use that guy as a chess piece. When Knightley said that, his eyes were overflowing with hatred towards Rookie. Frankly, I was quite anxious about asking Knightley instead of Rookie. Now that I recall those events, you probably sensed the anxiety in my countenance. Perhaps this is what gave him the impetus for murder. Mr. President, you had not orchestrated a fake plan. This would not have happened. That is your sin. A sin that won't disappear. Yes, you are absolutely correct. You have my sincerest apologies. I too must bear some responsibility for this. Even so, I am most grateful to you. I thank you for solving the mystery of Rookie's death. I am scheduled to stay in the country for a little longer. But if any of you ever wish to visit the Republic of Zhengfa, you will always be welcome. Oh, Lottie! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I'm so happy for you, Nicole! You were set up as a suspect for the murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. You will have to submit a police questioning later. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this. I understand you want to catch a scoop, but there's a line that should not be crossed. I hear you. I promise to reflect on this. We did it, Mr. Edgeworth! That was awesome! Prosecutor Edgeworth solves presidential assassination attempt. It's gonna be big news. Big news? Mr. Prosecutor, would you mind telling us how you feel about solving this case? That was certainly a quick change of attitude. No comment. Ah, don't be so ornery. The reason is because this case is not over yet. Huh? Not over? What do you mean, sir? What shows that this case is not over yet? It's this, because we didn't use it at all.
Take that!
The killer's card? The killer still hasn't carried out his request. You mean killing the president? I hope this doesn't turn into a larger incident. An assassination attempt on the president of Zhengfa. News of this incident spread across the entire country. The mass media also hounded me as I began to prepare for the trial for Horrence Knightley. Everyone had seen the news, and everyone was talking about it. However, amidst the commotion, nobody noticed that the game had only just begun. The end! And we'll continue this next time with a brand new episode, The Imprisoned Turnabout. Thanks for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.